Hi everyone. I feel like I had to make this video right now because for now I just wanted to let out some feelings, let out some thoughts. So this video may get a little deep, it may get a little emotional, but I feel like I had to share this today. And the title of this video will be Society's Stranglehold Structure. Now this video will pertain to relationships. This video will pertain to jobs. This video will pertain to parents. And especially if you are a Starseed, the things that I will say in this video will resonate with you greatly. So, for most of us, I feel that we never truly get a grasp of things until it's too late. For example, falling in love with somebody. This could result to a stronghold in itself. I know there are a lot of distractions around where I live, and I cannot wait to move into a better area. But see, that this is also a stranglehold. I just feel, as a crystal starseed, your environment has to be in tune with you. You have to be in tune with your environment, and right now I am not in tune with my environment at all. And this is something that you have to realize. See, and the train too, it's so noisy over here. Everything is just bustling around to the point where you can't even concentrate or you can't even focus too well over here. And it's funny because I have a dog. I have a pet dog. His name is Apache. And I'd like to think that me and him are both on the same energetic level of frequency. Because him and I, we're on that high energetic level of frequency to where we have to be in a certain environment in order to thrive. And I think this is what it's like for most starseeds, because in order for you to vibrate your level, to have your frequency on a higher level, you have to be in tune with your environment. And this is what humanity has to come to realize and try to change. Not just for other people, but mostly for yourself. Because this whole matrix structure is it's based on the fear of not having something, the fear of not being able to go anywhere or not having anybody. This is what has us in a stranglehold, in a societal stranglehold, for the most part. And okay, so I think I want to talk about relationships in this video, and hopefully my battery will hold out, because I was watching some videos on YouTube, and it was, my phone is a little old, so I with this cell phone I need to charge it more frequently because it's an older model. But see, relationships can be a stranglehold for most starseeds, because it's not that I'm downing or what I would like to call, it's not that I'm saying that that you shouldn't be in a relationship. It's just you have to come to realize what you're getting yourself into before you commit to something. And this is what people, most of the people who come to realize this, and they get themselves in a situation to where they don't feel as happy as they were when they were single, or something like that. For most people, they make the first mistake of committing to something without even thinking about what they're committing to first. And this is what I had failed to do as well. Because you're in a relationship, you meet somebody, you're in a relationship, you fall in love with that person, and as you're with that person for a long time, feelings start to change. Both of those individuals' chemical structure starts to change for each other. Maybe this is what happens to a lot of people, to the majority of humans. They get in a relationship, they fall in love, and you both have to commit to these certain things. And this is why I hate money. I never liked money. I never liked, this whole cash system that the Matrix has going for us right now. Even with the whole microchip thing, I hate that too as well. See, money is strangling us. The whole money system thing. It has us in a chokehold. Money is corrupt. Money is evil. It limits people. And in this matrix, as a human individual, they've made it to where the elites and the reptilians, they have made it to where we have to depend on money just to get by in this life. And this is a most definite stranglehold. Because I myself, I have fallen victim to falling in love, getting in a relationship, and feeling that I don't have that necessity of really feeling free in my heart. There's a person walking here. The dog. See, there's a lot of people walking around this area. I do not feel comfortable And it's only because, and it's funny because you don't realize that you're in a shithole until you're in the shithole, you know. This is the type of scenario I think I'm in right now. I mean, I may be 29 in age, but as a crystal adult, as a crystal starseed myself, I am a baby. I am only beginning my journey, regardless of what I look like and what my age is. This is only the beginning for me. So, I mean, I may be an old soul, but on this planet, I'm just, you come here to learn and to cope with things. This is why it's so hard for most starseeds to get used to this world, because everyone is so emotionally distant from each other. Everybody follows a trend. Everybody feels fake and phony. Everybody feels like they're not truly themselves from within their heart. And this is what's hard for me to accept. But I have to accept it because I came here to learn. I came here to coexist within this world. It's a soul life experience. But anyway, getting back on topic. It's not, to be honest, I like being in the relationship I am in now. I'm truly enjoying it. But I've noticed that there are things in life that are put in front of you. And sometimes you have to think to yourself, oh, why did I make that decision? Why did I even do that in the first place? When it's just going to hinder me. When it's just going to hinder my soul's progression. See, society has put us in these situations to where it's hard for us to refuse these types of things that come to you. For example, me and my boyfriend Andy had purchased, when we first got this place, we had purchased a puppy. I myself wanted to get a small little dog. Then this was all of my decision, and my boyfriend just went along with it. But this comes to the point where you have to question yourself, and you question yourself later on in life. And it so happens to me, it feels like, I don't know if this makes any sense, but to me it feels like this was all pre-planned, like, because society it's come to the point where it's almost like they want you to make that certain decision, and then later on you say you have that dog, right? And that dog, that dog is not, it's not really, the dog is not really compatible with you and your partner. The dog barks really loud. You know, when you bought that little puppy, he or she seemed fine, but when that dog grew up, you know, you start to get a little bit, I mean, you're fond of it, but you just start to get distant from it just because the dog is not compatible with you or your partner at all. And you can't know these things unless time passes and you're fully within that structure of having that normal, you know, that dog or that partner, you know. Just say like, okay, well, the dog is loud and he barks loud. The dog is too high energy, and it's just I don't know, it's making your energy level just go like really, really high up there, like. And this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that you yourself, you have to be compatible with your environment, and that goes for everything. Otherwise, your energy levels are just going to bounce off the wall, just because that energy that the other energy that you're conflicting with is not, it's not matching up with yours. So, and this is what makes you unbalanced, you know, with the dog and the partner and everything. Sometimes your energy levels are going to be off, and by this happening, you're going to have a lot of uneasy emotions. Your energy levels are going to shift quite frequently, and it's going to make you emotional. It's going to make you more emotional than you already are, or that you were how you were previously when you were not in this type of situation before. See, when human beings are younger, when we're in that more innocent state, everything seems to work around us. You see what I'm saying? It's just naturally everything seems more like it's getting in tune with you. Because when you're a young child, the environment and everyone around you seems like they're being more in tune with you. And as you grow up, you have to start to change your ways and to be more in tune with what's around your surroundings, other than the other way around. And another thing I would like to note in this video before it cuts me off. So I look at my environment around me, right? The ancestors and my spirit guides, they've told me that in order to not be afraid, you have to come to do certain things. Like, for example, I'm working on my foxtail, and I feel within my heart, without my foxtail, if I don't have that equipped, or if I don't have certain things equipped on me, then I don't feel safe. You see, if I have my crystals on me and my sage on me while I'm walking around in this environment, I'm going to feel safer than if I didn't have those things on. Because people have to look at you and think, okay, why is she wearing those things? Why does she have those on? Instead of just being like, instead of just following the norm, instead of just having these normal clothes on like how everybody else dresses. You have to have, the ancestors are telling me, okay, you have to equip to these certain things in order to thrive in your environment. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'll do then. This is what I'll do. And I'm not saying that I don't like being in my relationship now. I'm just saying that you have to think about what's going to come to you first. You have to make that conscious, wise decision about what you're going to get yourself into and if you're really going to like it. And this is what most people fail to do because they're blind to it. They're blind to that situation. It's almost like purchasing something you really, really like and then finding out later on that this isn't really for you. This isn't the item for me, but you've made that unconscious decision that you wanted to purchase it anyway. As sad as that may sound, this is the truth. The truth has to be said. This is what most people are struggling with now. And it's because and for others, and for most of us, it's becoming blatantly obvious. And kids are just getting out of school, I think. And by these people walking over here, I can tell from their blatant expression, even from far away, they don't like you. I'm just over here with my phone, and he just looks over here I don't know. See, and I think in a different country, it would be a little different. Everybody just hates everybody over here. They don't give a damn about you, and it's just because they don't feel comfortable with themselves. Anyway, I think that's all I had to express in this video. I'm not sure if and overall, I mean, I'm getting to the point where I want to be in, it may not be right now, but I have to put in the work. I have to put in the conscious effort to to wanting to change my environment, because I really do at this point. Because ever since I had that little mini vacation on the houseboat, and me and my family we were happy, we were just chilling out in nature, we were out on the lake. Ever since that day, like, it's just become harder, because I love nature so much. It's just come to the point where it's just, I love nature. I love being out in nature to the point where it's stronger than what I would have for a normal human being. This is what's happened to me now. I've given my heart, I've given my divine love to nature, and that will not change now. It will not change. Because once I just get out of here, once I get out of this frickin' mess here, all this noise and people, and it's just not, this is not a good area for me to be in. I need more space than this. And especially since I don't like being around other people, that really has to change. But like I said, the ancestors, they've been in my DNA for a long time now, and they've been telling me to try to match up with the environment you want to be in, because only then will you be happy, will you be content. And this is what I'll do. I will put all of my motivation and all of my heart into coming into the society so that I can be with nature fully, because the trees, the birds, the animals, the wind, the water, the sun, these are things that I've truly come to love divinely. And it's not like any other love I would feel for a human being. This is a lot stronger than that, to be honest. And when I went out on that lake, it hit me at the end. It just broke my heart. Because the trees and the environment is where I really want to be. Not here with these people. Not here within this mainstream society. I want to be free. I want to be running. I want to be running on the ground barefoot, shooting my bow and arrow, talking with the trees, talking with the animals. This is what my heart truly feels divine love for. And I will stop at nothing to be with Mother Earth, to be in the environment I want to be in. And this is what I wanted to tell most of you in this video, is that if you're not happy, if you feel like you're struggling with your emotions, if you feel like you're struggling to raise your frequency, then maybe you should try really hard to change where you are. Try to change your situation so that you can be in an environment where you're going to thrive and be happy. Because you're not a part of the system. You are an animal that needs to be free. You are a bird that needs to lift their wings and fly. Fly or run or walk where you're going to be happiest. And this is what I need to do. And I'm wholeheartedly set on it now. I need to be with nature again. And I've pulled myself away from the system, but not completely. And it's all because of that. It's all because of that unsurfaced fear, that fear that still resides in you, even though you're not scared. It's what's keeping you in this matrix society. But I myself know that I need to be with nature again. I need to feel like I can stretch my legs and run across the land like I'm supposed to. Let my hair be all wild and crazy. Run into the lake, run into the water, letting myself go to the fullest. We all need to be with nature again. And that can't happen unless you feel it within your heart. For most people, this doesn't even, from what I see at least, I do not see people talking or even mentioning anything about nature. Because if they did, then if they really felt that way, they would at least be talking about it a little bit. But they desire a car, or they desire clothes, or they desire money.